Amy. Today I'm going to explain to you the CIVAR. CIVAR is really basic and it is just assessing Kate's behavior. So because you know Kate so well, you can give her this this test by just remembering things. You don't have to observe anything, just remember what she's done.
Okay.
And what you can do is if you look at this first page right here, there are some starting points for every section given. So for example, the first section is gross motor skills, and it shows you right here because she is in elementary school, she'll start on question 5.
Okay.
Okay, and then it goes through for every section. Some of them are 5 and some of them are 1 for Kate.
Okay.
And then when you get to the section, you'll just go ahead and you will mark a number 0 through 3. 0 is if they never or rarely do it, even if they're asked. 1 is does but not well, does it but not well. And then they do about 1/4 of the time, and they may need to be asked. 2, they do it fairly well, about 3/4 of the time, and they may need to be asked. And then 3, they do it exceptionally well, very well, and they almost always do it without being asked.
Okay.
So you can just go through, and like on this section it says to start at 5, so you'll just go ahead and start at 5 and see how many she gets. Now there is a rule with this, it's called the basal rule, and that is if she gets out of 5 consecutive questions, if she gets 3 zeros, then you are going to have to work backwards because you want to make sure that there's at least 3 threes in a row.
Okay.
Or not in a row, within 5 consecutive answers.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense? So you're going to have to put, so for example, if she, out of these 5, she doesn't get 3 threes, then you're going to go to 4 and you're going to see what she gets. And if she still doesn't get it, you're going to go to 3, 2, 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's the basal rule. The ceiling rule is that if, she needs to get 3 threes in within 5. Does that make sense? Okay, so 3 threes within 5 is the basal, and then the ceiling is if she gets 3 zeros within 5 consecutive questions, you can stop.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if she gets 3 zeros in a consecutive 5 questions, I can stop.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to keep going, she has to have 3 threes within 5 consecutive.
Yeah, so if you start off at 5 and within 5 through 10 she doesn't get the 5, within 3 she doesn't get 3, within the 5 she doesn't get 3 threes, then you're going to have to work backwards.
Okay.
And the same thing goes with
each
every section.
Okay, perfect.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will just analyze her behavior. So yeah, you can just go through and do that.
Perfect. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you.